or die. Hey, swing the
Daytona International Speedway opened in 1959 and hosted the crown jewel event, the Daytona 500. While the Daytona 500 is raced in real life, today we make history here in the Apex Racing Alliance, as this marks the first ever Daytona 300 and the first ever race in Apex history. Lots of preparation has gone into the structuring of this league, with developers working hard to find any remaining bugs and code errors to ensure a smooth start. Apex was finally ready for the general public. Get ready, as Apex goes to you live for the first time. 18 drivers, 1 victor. Who will come out on top? We are about to find out. This is the Apex Racing Alliance. And good evening to y'all. As we are live here in Daytona International Speedway, I'm your host, Balake, followed by my color commentator, Private Pip. It's going to be a great race out tonight, as we have 18 drivers getting ready to start their first ever race. Well, what do you think, Pip? A lot of preparation has gone into this, and what do you think has the makings to be a great race?
Well, Balake, a lot of things have happened before this day. I've seen a lot of drivers going around this track practicing, going through the strategy. There's a lot of things had to be tuned. You got that outside lane, which finally works now. You're able to get that run off of them corners. I think today's going to be a great race as long as everybody can just keep it clean.
Ceremonies are starting in 1 minute, so we're just going to wait on that. While we wait, let's talk about some of the big moments that happened. Like last night, D2 race. Sup NASCAR wins in a shootout. I could not believe the finish there. What do you think, Pip?
Man, that D2 race, it was something at the beginning. A lot of beating and banging, a lot of trucks spinning out. And Sup NASCAR, with one huge push, able to take the win. Lucky him. Others say that he got the win because he stole it from somebody else. But hey, I think he got that fair and square. What about you?
I truly think as well. Hopefully we will have a great race tonight, as that was a great race last night. We are going to start pre-race ceremonies right now. Thank y'all for watching as we get ready for the national anthem. I'm waiting on Phil currently.
And now, with the ultimate commands of NASCAR, drivers, start your engines. I feel like today is gonna be good. What about you?
I think y'all guys are ready to watch this race as well. I just had my mic muted, I didn't realize it. But I think it's going to be making a great race out today. And I want to thank everyone that is watching the stream right now. And I hope you have a good, enjoying experience as well as you tuned in with Apex Racing Studios. As we get ready to start the green, let's look at some drivers to really look out for tonight. What is your pick for the win tonight there, Pip?
Well, I don't know. A lot of drivers have been taking my interest, but I gotta say, the pole sitter right now, Jab.
Jab is last place.
Oh, we are doing this like
all the way
2020.
all the way in the back. All
the way in the back. I feel like he's got potential. He's been doing good during the duels. He's been practicing almost every day for the past week for this race. I feel like he's got it in the bag.
I'm going to go over to that JGR driver number 18, Brody R35. He has raced in my league previously and won 7 championships. Only one crown jewel went from him, and that was Daytona. However, he did win one in the final season, and I think he can pull it out tonight. Who is your sleeper pick also for tonight, Pip?
Sleeper pick? I don't know.
I'll do it first. I have that number 67, a Buck. Buck is a sleeper pick, and I think he can get up to the front, maybe even possibly win if Brody gets out of his way. That's my big pick, my sleeper pick tonight at least, as we'll see what happens with him.
I think I found my sleeper pick, and I'm gonna go with number 20, a JJ. This man, he can show his talent off pretty well whenever it comes to this racetrack. He can push good, he can lead the line good, he can maneuver through the track well. I think he's gonna do amazing during this race, and hopefully he gets a top 5 finish, and maybe even more.
As we start pacing off the field, it looks like Forza will lead the field off as the pace car leads the field off. 120 laps here around beautiful Daytona International Speedway, and I sure as hell hope that we have the greatest race I've ever seen in Apex Racing, even though there's only 2.
We'll try to make it.
18 drivers start the race tonight. Waternet has just pulled out the pits, so he will be starting in the back now. Another thing we like to recognize tonight is the teams. A lot of Toyota teams. Am I right, Pip?
Man, so many of them. And what's crazy, Chevrolet is always the dominant team in these road racing leagues. And guess what? Chevrolet only has one team.
Only one driver in the field tonight as well for Chevrolet, and that is the number 4 of Kill. But we will see what he does tonight. He is starting in the, I believe that is the 7th position. No, 6th position.
And we'll see how he does.
The dominance, but as we continue on team manufacturers, we're talking about Toyota tonight. Toyota, 5 of the 8 teams are Toyota affiliated. We'll see how many Toyota dominated packs we have. It could be just teams or it could be manufacturers. We'll see what happens in a minute. I believe that Pip has not turned off, Rares has not turned off his lights, so we are not going green yet. As we take the parade lap, you can hear the crowd roar as we get ready to go green here. Oh, they're going green.
Going green right now?
No, I don't believe so. They're doing something.
What happened to the pace car? Did
Rares just pulled off. I think something happened with the pace car. They're going to keep going on with him.
Interesting.
Waternet will have to start from the pits, it looks like. But Forza leads the field. It looks pretty entertaining. But look at that. Worcester and Khalil are the only 2 drivers that are Chevy. Ford is also a small team. They only have 2 of the teams, and Toyota has 5 teams.
Man, Is today going to be Toyota dominant, or is someone going to rise up?
I don't know. Now let's look into teams to look out for. I'd pick which team you would have looked out for, Pip. Which team would you look out for?
I don't know. JGR seemed to be on top of everything before the season even started. I'm looking at maybe number 20. Like I said before, JJ, he might pull off something, aka Lance. He's got something up his sleeve.
That is a good pick. I'm going to have to go straight to Thunderstruck Motorsports. That team has been in it the entire time, and they have been bragging a little bit, but we'll see how they do. They have both Waternet, and they have number 35, Nala. Nala starting in the back. However, he did do good in the duels, racing cleanly up to the last lap. That's when Jab flipped. As we talk about the duels, I believe, has he turned off his lights?
Let's take a look.
He has not turned off his lights. We're going to take one more lap around, as I believe they're getting situated. I'd like to thank Pip. Pip, I'd like to thank you as our great head media person. I'd like to thank Alphabetical User, Phil Almighty, and Kim Imaginary as we get ready to go green. And as those two, Phil and Kim, really good friends of mine ever since 2020. But they have been a great friend of mine, and I'm happy to be commentating and developing for their league. I'm so happy they made this league, and as we get ready to go green, I really hope that this could be one of the greatest leagues I've ever seen.
Hopefully so. It's been prepped up like that for the past months, actually. Choose cone on the back straightaway. The lights off. The lights have been turned off.
Lights have been turned off, as we'll see what happens. Waternet trying to catch up. He might have to start. He's going to have to start in the back due to that. But the choose cone chooses. As we get ready to go green, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in once again as we get ready to as in the quote of that famous Las Vegas announcer, let's get ready to rumble as we get ready to go green at Daytona International Speedway.
One more corner. Doubling up. Here we go. Forza Blaze, your leader. DB on the outside of him. His car is getting ready to go in.
And green flag is in the air here in Daytona. Some jumping and restart, but here we go. Slow start for the number 34 Super Doodle car. But they keep on going. Oh, wow. As they enter the first turn, the number 7 car leads the field off. Right behind him, number 67 and the 23. The 48 on the high side, however, as we'll see how he does. Most people move to the bottom line, but some remain on the top as they try to find holes to fill that bottom line. Look at the back there as we're 4 wide already.
Goodness.
Jab pushing through the field.
Porches are all the way up there, up with the leaders by himself. How did he get up there so fast?
He's using that high line draft, and it's helping him a lot as he stays with the pack. It looks like he might have to file in as he is left out to dry up on that top line. Number 7 car, a DB, leads the field. Right behind him, number 67. As we are 3 wide for second, there's my pick. It's Brody right behind in that bottom line as Worcester leads the field as for the first lap of the Apex Racing Alliance.
And he did that with no help. Goodness me.
A little bit of V-lag, but it's fine as the 18 leads the field. What a race so far.
Good job, Brody, in that number 18. Like you said, he's got it in him. He can get up there and work with everybody around him. Now he's just gotta keep it that way. At least for the first half of this race. Who knows what happens in the second half?
That's going to be a big question as DB still leads. A dominating lead for DB as the back is getting jumbled up.
Uh-oh, Jab's
we
loose.
might have... Jab is loose. And there he goes into the wall. But he stays alive. Buddy, we're going to keep going.
Uh-oh.
The 4 car also spins as he's trying to file back in. Oh, the 18 will have to go to have to lose one after that as he moves under the yellow line. The 23 leads the field now. Right behind him, the 20, and 18, and the 48. 18 cars still leading this field right now. As we have at the 48 of Worcester leading. Worcester's a great pick for the night as he moves under the yellow. He is going to stay up there. As Forza moves through the field and he'll split the gap between JJ and Worcester. But they will remain 3 wide for the lead here at Daytona.
Okay, 3 wide, up in the front. Okay, let's see what Nala and Slaughter do. Let's see who gets up first. I think it's gonna be at that outside lane with that little arrow push. There it goes, right there.
Look at Jab there as he is driving up. He started in last place, and yet he's still pushing up past a bunch of drivers. We'll see how this goes. Look at the number 27 of, I believe that is cut us back. But his name goes by X Mamba in the Discord channel.
So what
the number 7 car leads the field still. The number 20 car of JJ, your pick is leading as we keep going down the back stretch. It is 4 wide for, I believe that is 6th place, but they're going to keep going.
So far,
Forza
better
and
than
JJ
D2.
battle for the lead.
So far, this is better than D2. Already made 4 laps.
4 laps in, but we are still chugging. What a race going on so far. As Khalil gets moved out of line, here comes the train. As they start it, the 23 leads the field. Right behind him, the 27 and the 18.
I got an outside train going on. Oh my goodness. This is the first outside train I've seen in road racing in a long, long time.
I've seen it at ASCA. That's what they used to call it. As Cobra starts saving. I believe he is saving right now. That is Gaming joining us in a minute. But look at the field so far. As one car gets pushed out of line, I believe that is Forza and Brody battling for the lead. I could not see. But Forza and Brody battle for the lead, entering 3 as the number 23 of Forza stays in the high line, but Brody moves up there. Look at the bottom, though. That's Flyaway as he is sitting up on the bottom line, but he has nowhere to go as he files in with the pack.
Oh man, to think they kept it straight this long. Everybody's everywhere, and now Wilderness leading
off. JJ and Cobra have backed off as they appear to be out of the draft. They might just be saving, though. We don't know. The 23 still leads, the 7 right behind him. As the 9 of Lefty, as they get 3 wide for second there for a solid minute. Feels like DB goes on the inside as they will create more than one line for once as they are stacking up behind them. Many people saving in the back there. Looks like the 35 still leading, still in the back there as he has been up front all race long up until now. Another thing we'd like to out right now is all the big movers and the big losers, I like to call it. Jab has been in the front and in the back all day, but he has been racing dominantly as he's been getting some good runs throughout the middle pack, as he is one of the only people I've seen split the gap all day. Another person we'd like to recognize right now is JJ as he gets back up in the pack. Looks like he got lost in the pack, but he is back up front. And he is currently in that, I believe that is the 14th position, but he is moving up pretty fast. Saving going on still by some drivers, but we'll see how this plays out as we might have some green flag pit stops if this stays too green for too long.
Speaking of green flag pit
4
stops,
wide for the lead for second there as Flyaway has to back out. Number 29 of Michigan Diecast, a person I have not seen up all front all day, is starting to lead, but he will give up the position as the dominant highline stays up. Forza leads the field once again as we have a little trouble there. Number 34 and 20 hook each other, but they're going to keep it going.
so you mentioned green flag pit stops. So About when a car starts running out of fuel, it's about when after 28 laps are done. But that's only with a lone car. These guys are in a pack, meaning we got like 30 laps of racing until these guys have to pit. If they could keep it green, what's the pitting strategy going to be for all of these drivers?
I don't really know. That it could be by manufacturer, it could be by team. We still don't know. But that's all up to strategy by team owners and manufacturer owners. So we cannot tell you when they're going to pit. 3 wide in the back there, but they're going to keep it going as we've had a little bit of incidents going on as we enter the front stretch. Forza still leads. There's Nala as he will push Forza as he remains in second place.
That outside train is really moving. Forza's leading them out. Oh, he got pushed down. Now Brody's up there. Watch out.
Kobe, we have one of our biggest lead changes as we have the 64 spin as he almost collides with the number, I believe that is the 27, as he is going to move to the back for that.
All jumbled up. Now who we got in the lead? We got that number 35, Anala, with that Ford up there, leading
Number 30.
the 38.
Nala is a part-time driver too, as Flyaway will try to move past, as he will move past him, getting a great run as he takes the lead.
It just keeps getting better and better with each lap. You're on your toes for this.
The crowd is on his toes as they watch Flyaway lead right behind him and Nala as they are jumbled up in the pack behind him. Look at that 64 and 67 pushing their way up onto the front as they will finally move to the outside line. It's been a big race so far, but Forza, our dominant leader, as we will go to side by side in a minute.
Where that happens.
Still leading is that number 20 is now leading. That is JJ moving all the way from the back to the front. But there is his mentor. That is Brody R35 on that bottom side as he will try to file up.
With all these cars going by and doing some clean racing, how about we do a little quick crank it up just to see how it sounds, huh?
That sounds pretty good with me.
All right, crank it up from ARA. Enjoy it. And
we are back. WaterNet currently leads, and while we are waiting for the Highline to disassemble itself, I'd like to introduce our second commentator for tonight. That is Gaming. Say hello, Gaming.
Hello.
Gaming commentated during the Apex Derby, and he is here after coming back from Port Canaveral, Florida, and on a cruise, and he just got back, so he basically got home and got on his PC. How do you feel about that, Gaming?
I'm a little tired, but I feel like I can still do well in this, like for commentating.
All right. Forza leads. Right behind him, Brody and Worcester. Worcester, we haven't seen in a while, have we?
No, we have not, and he's finally making some progress.
Okay, Jab pushing through.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Jab pushing it through, making it 4 wide for that position, as him and JJ both move through there. Forza still leads with push by Brody. But look at that train on the outside line, as it has been a very, very big help for a lot of drivers on that high line.
Well, Fly's going to take the inside line, but who's going to go with him? Nobody, it seems like.
The number 23 leads. Right behind him, the 18 and the 54. The 54 we haven't seen either. And the 29 will push him out of the way. As we enter turn 4, as we enter turn 3 and turn 4, the 29 and 23 battle side by side for that lead. And that 54 also is there. But look at the 7 and the 20 pushing each other, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead there. But the 20 has to back out. The 55, though, of WaterNet will push him. We haven't seen WaterNet because he had to start in the back due to him showing up late. But the 7 will push past. And I can't believe it, but still, the 64 and the 7 push each other, but Nala will have to resort, as it looks like it is confusing me because there's cars everywhere trying to battle for that lead. Worcester trying to push past the 23, but look at it, as he will not take the lead, and Forza will keep that position.
I'm looking at these fuel liters here. They still got 66 liters of fuel, and it's 22 of 120. Scratch what I said about 28 laps. They might get to lap 50 before they have to pit.
I'm saying they're gonna get to at most lap 65 or around there.
Oh, trouble! We have Worcester and the 18 of Brody in the wall. They're gonna keep it green though. It looks like Flyaway will lead now, as Slater is behind him and Forza's right behind him. Forza, a big heavy favorite in the Apex Derby. He's been one of the best drivers we've seen, haven't we?
Mm-hmm, and he's been doing well during practice too. And the Apex Derby, you're right about that. Led most of the laps on that race, but unfortunately it did not end well in his favor.
Oh, as the 23 and 18 get together, the 38 still leads. As the 38 tries to force him out into the outside wall, the 28 now will take the lead. And look at the 18 passing on the inside. What a pass by Brody. As we're 4 and 5 wide, entering 4. 5 wide, 6 wide, it looks like. As we're staying green as they almost collide. And Forza will continue leading as they almost take a second in between the drivers, as Forza gets a huge push.
And he's got a huge lead. Oh my goodness. Who made him do that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't really care. But still, the 7, 5 wide per second, 5 wide.
They're gonna wreck. They're gonna wreck.
They have kept it green this entire time. As a 34, the Super Doodle. We haven't seen Super Doodle all day, as he passes Forza for the lead.
That's one of my... Super Doodle's also one of my teammates as well. So, hopefully he does well. Brody and the 18's on the bottom lane, with the 29 of Michigan Diecast, the 67 of Buck, and the 48 of Worcester, and one other car that I don't know who, as they're trying to make some moves to get to the front, as the 20... Is that the 20? Yeah, no, that's the 20... Oh, no, that's the 34 rating of Super Doodle, followed by Forza, and then IMDb in the 7, I think?
And that outside lane is moving. Speaking of DB, he's pushing those top two, all the way up to the front. He's like, let's get a move on, guys. They are coming. And rightfully so, because here comes Nala and Slaughter.
While everything strings out right now, let's go over. Well, we have talked about our picks all day. Let's talk about Gaming's picks. Who is your pick to win so far, Gaming?
I would say so far my pick would be maybe Forza or Brody. But there could be an underdog winner. You don't know what can happen at Daytona. Anyone can win.
That is true. The 34 Super Doodle leads another lap as Nala is right behind him. Forza getting strung out. That is the first time he's got strung out all day, as he will move out into the top. He will move from the top 5 all the way to 8th, it looks like. As 3 wide for that 8th position. Oh, we get stacked up right behind him, but we're keeping it green because we're still alive. 4 wide, 5 wide, as JJ pushes beyond. And there's our little collision right there, but it still stays green as they save it.
They're coming up on a lap car. I think that's Cobra they're coming up on.
Oh, Cobra.
Cobra's getting out of the way so he doesn't replace the field.
And I thought Cobra would be up in the front during this whole entire race.
Yeah, Cobra's in 17th, 1 lap down now. The first car officially a lap down. As Brody's going for the lead over Nala.
Oh, trouble in the back there. The 48 almost around, but they stay green.
As Nala will lead that lap over Brody and Lance.
One car that has caught up, I will say this, is Cobra. Cobra has been like at least 10 seconds behind, but now he is way beyond what we would thought he would be. Oh, stack up right behind him.
Oh, they save it.
They save it, but they're going to keep it green. That could have been our first caution, as I was talking about Forza, and I almost announced or jinxed that thing so hard.
Everyone did a good job of saving that. But props to everybody there.
The 35 and the 34 get together, as it looks like it's going to be a stack up right behind them. The 35 and the 64 battle for the lead. As look at that push by Waternet. Waternet trying to get to the second position, as he will stay in second, as Nala will lead the race again.
Nala with that high lane advantage. The 29 are missing and diecast in the wall. They almost wrecked for the second time, but they keep it straight. It seems like the high line is going to be the dominant lane. That's why I think it's going to be the case.
And it has been the case for multiple laps. There was a whole train of cars earlier in the race, and they've kept that going. Brody and I think Forza has been using that outside lane the most this entire race, and everybody else just follows. Speaking of Brody, he's up in second right now.
Oh, my apologies. I saw that 34 car was Mr. Getting diecast. Well, I said the 29, but that's the 34 car of Super Doodle, I think.
Yes, Super
Is
Doodle.
the 34? Yeah, I thought that was the 29 for a second. So my bad on that.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but the 35 almost gets passed by Brody there. As we will continue, you can continue gaming.
Well, right now Nala is leading, going into 1, followed by Brody. Oh, Brody's on the bottom lane, trying to make the pass. He's right next. Oh,
3 wide for the lead.
3 wide for the lead. Here comes Forza in the race, trying to force his 3 wide for the lead. I don't know who the other car is. So. Whoever that orange and white car has got forced out of line, that looks like...
They're doing a shutdown lap 35.
Shutdown lap 35. Okay, got you. Thank you. It'll be a shutdown lap 35, but JJ leads. I think they're going to try to reset the server just to fix it. The number 20 leads the field, as it has been a dominating force by Forza, but he's getting trapped behind in 5th position right there. As is 3 wide for 3rd position right there.
Lance is currently leading, going into 1, followed by Nala, and then battling for 3rd, it's Brody and the 55 car, who I have no clue who that is. Oh, Waternut. The 50. Here comes full. Oh! Brody is on the bottom lane, the lane you don't want to be in right now, and he's currently behind, and he's trying to go for no in the wall, almost caused the wreck, but they keep it going. Brody's now in the bottom lane, the not dominant lane. He can't come up though.
Oh, is he gonna stay down there the entire time? Oh, Five's gonna try to. Oh no, they're just gonna leave him. Oh no. Oh, he tries to cut up into the outside lane. It does not work. He's not. He's gonna try again. Oh, few cars. Seven cars around. That's
7 cars goes
DV.
into the grass and he keeps it going.
I've just been informed lap 35 is stage break anyway, so we're going to keep it going. Number 23 leads. That's Forza as he goes back into the lead. Lance follows behind him. But look at Michigan Diecast coming out of nowhere as he'll take the side-by-side as they will keep stringing out. Oh man, I'm losing my breath over how many passes are going on. I think we've had over like 23 lead changes so far during this race.
23.
Also, has no one noticed that Cobra is somehow 2 laps down? I thought he was only 1 down. When did he go
He
second
is
lap
only one
down?
down. It's the ticker messing up.
On my screen, he's 2 down.
Yeah, he's 2 down. He's marked as 2 down, but he's 1.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy for a second. Turns out I'm
You're
not.
not.
As Forza will get the lead away over Fly and Lance. As Flyway is leading, going into 1 over Forza. The 18 and 20 are battling for... Oh, they're 5 wide again! And they're 5 wide going into 1 and 2. Michigan Tigers on the bottom lane. As nobody's letting up the 18 car. He's just getting straightened up right all the time. What's up with that?
I don't really know. But it looks like Michigan and Lefty will be pushing each other. 2 Toyota teammates as they enter turn 3 and turn 4. Another big thing we like to see is Forza Blade right there. He is trying to pass Flyaway, but he gets moved out of line by Worcester. Super Doodle also behind him. As look at Lance and Super Doodle trying to push each other past that number 38 and 48 machine as the 23 backs off. It is going to be almost 3 and 4 wide for that. I believe that is the 6th position as the train will continue.
Uh-oh. Look out.
And Blake, to answer your question about them being 3 or 4 wide for 6, you are correct. I just counted. It was for 6th position.
Look at Khalil. We have not seen Khalil all day as he will try to push. As that beautiful Chevy will try to push to the front, he will remain in 5th position.
He's gonna get that run on the entrance, but I don't think he's gonna get off the exit. Look how many cars are up on the high lane.
What car is Khalil?
The number 4.
The number 4? Okay. I'm trying to learn who's in what car. So, as Forza
23 leads as
continues...
we have 2 to go. 2 to go for stage.
2 to go in stage 1. Right?
Yes, 2 to go in stage 1.
So, is stage 2 also going to be 35, or is it going to be like a little longer?
I believe it's going to be 35. It's 120 laps, so you divide it by 3. Divided by 3, yeah.
So
40.
it would be 35, 50.
All right, let's see who gets this stage win, though. Forza's up in front.
If I were them, my main strategy is to probably hit at the end of each stage, and then try to go the entire 3rd stage without pitting once. Or that's what I would probably try to do. Because right now, from what I'm seeing on one car, somebody's at 49 liters of fuel left. Well, I'm spectating the 18 of Brody, and he's currently at 49 liters, so he might be able to go past lap 50, which is the entire 3rd stage. So if they play it right and pit early in stage 3,
trouble! Hold up, real quick. I'm sorry, but it looks like
okay.
we're stacking up for the stage. Worcester leaves the stage as they start getting piled up right there. I am glitching out. It feels like, but the 18 of Brody and the 67 of
Here comes
Buff
Buff.
battle for the lead. Look at Super Doodle pushing Brody as Flyaway
Here
goes
comes
on that bottom
Flyaway.
line.
It's gonna be between Fireway and Brody for the stage. Who's gonna get it?
Oh, here
And
comes
it's gonna
Nala.
be. It's gonna be.
Oh,
I believe that's a
it's gonna be
35 and Nala that gets the
Nala's gonna
stage.
get it. That's what, it looks like Nala went under the line a little bit though.
Man, it might go to Fly. Just because of that.
It might go to Fly or Brody because it looked like Nala went under the line a little bit on my screen.
Okay, and well, that's stage one for you folks. This has been the ARA for stage one. We'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
The dark skies have spoken.
It is time for Susan and I to retire.
But where will you go?
Zeus! Sorry, Zeus! I need a charge in the... Oh! Thanks!
Sweetheart, it's not rocket science. I'm heading out. Don't forget to take Peggy for a walk. Mwah.
Yo, Zeus! A little juice. That's it. I'm done with this place.
We'll see about that. Everything okay out there, baby?
Hey! Little Peggy, a little walk, huh?
I figure you could use a little pick-me-up.
All electric?
All electric.
The BMW iX. Electricity in its ultimate form.
Electric Avenue. Then we take it higher.
BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine.
Nice ride.
Want to give it a spin?
Coffee's enough excitement for me.
Come on.
Very nice. Catherine?
What the?
All right!
Is that?
Eugene Levy? Eugene.
Where is he? Where are you? Be there in 2 seconds. Well, cock-a-doodle-doo. Send him.
Watch the coffee.
I'll drive. Shotgun.
Ooh, baby, baby! But baby, baby! Ooh, baby, baby! But baby, baby!
Nope.
Ooh, baby, baby! Baby, baby!
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Hi, can I get a... Can I get a...
Get in the McDonald's.
Ooh, can I get a... can I get a...
Yeah, can I get a...
Go, Bubba, go! Pick me! No, pick me!
Hey, can I get a...
10-piece chicken McNuggets.
And what sauce would you like with that?
Playoff time, baby. Games, snacks, drinks. I mean, what else can you ask for, bro? Really?
Hey, pass me a Pepsi.
I mean, can you drink any louder?
That's how I drink.
Loud like
I
that?
drink loud. I like to enjoy it.
Toss me some ways.
Could you eat any louder?
It's normal to eat loud. Drinking loud makes no sense. Hayden, Eli, road trip to the Super Bowl. Hard pass. Playoffs are on. You're paying for that door, by the way. I got a bus. The bus has got a bus. Let's go.
Can we go see the bus?
What up, Eli? Mr. Cruz, I miss you, buddy. I miss you too, man. Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room. I got you. I got you.
Whoa! Super Bowl, here we go!
Are you kidding me?
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
I'm calling Mom. After I finish these chips.
How much longer? You drive weird. Bus, are we there yet?
No.
Hey, Bus, we gotta pull over for some more chips and drinks.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, guys, look what I found.
Bradshaw? Hey, guys, got room for one more? Got Doritos? Got Mountain Dew.
Well, do we really want to bring him? It might start to feel crowded. I mean, maybe if he had a little...
Oh, please don't.
You know,
Don't say it.
salsa.
I love me some salsa. All right, I got an idea.
We got one seat left, and it's special just for you.
Let's do it. This is like a convertible, except a whole lot better.
And we are back. Welcome back, folks. We are still here as we get ready to regroup right now. I'm your host, Balaki, along with my co-commentators, Pip and Gaming, aka Bath, you like to call him. But it's been an exciting race so far as we saw stage 1 go to, I believe that was Forza.
So a lot has happened while we were on break. First off, the number 7 of DB has to go. He has to go do something. And another thing is that the race is being shortened from 120 laps to 100.
100 laps around Daytona. Easier for the drivers too. But it's been a great race so far. Drivers have been using that top line a lot more. They did tune it down a bit because of how OP it was. So that's the reason why we had such a long delay. But as they look like they're going back on track right now. Been an exciting race. What have you been thinking so far, Gaming? And what do you think so far, Pip?
I'll let Gaming go first.
So far from what I've seen, it seems like I has been dominant, but now that it's been tuned down a little, it might be more spread out for the lane. So we might see more 3-wide racing.
For me, I think the more what we're gonna see more now is a more mixed, mixed lines in between the outside and the inside. Either that, or people are still gonna keep going to the outside because so far it's been the dominant lane with how it's with its takeoff on those exits of those corners, and even with it being changed, I still think it's gonna be a dominant lane.
Still been a great race so far as it looks like Ronnie will start pacing. We're about to go back pacing here at Daytona. Ronnie was moving. I thought he was getting ready to pace. But let's look at our lineup right now since we have some people leave. Nala leads the pack. Right behind him, Fly Away. Right behind him is Brody. Brody's been a dominating driver this entire race, hasn't he, so far?
Mm-hmm. I really liked his strategy. He's been up on that outside lane with Forza and a lot of other drivers. He's been taking the fastest lane every chance that he's had.
Let's actually bring him up into the booth. How about that?
Yeah, let me try to drag him in real quick.
I got it.
Oh, you got him? Okay. Hey, Brody, this is Private Pip in the media booth. Do you copy us?
Yes, I do.
Oh, let me turn him up.
Yes, I do copy.
Oh.
You've been dominating this race, even though you've been a pusher all race. How does it feel to be up front right now?
Pretty good. I mean, my mindset going into this race was just, it's Daytona. It's always gonna be unpredictable, and that's how it is. That's always how it is. And when I just stayed back and just played it safe, just studying and choosing lines, and apparently the outside is very, very powerful. So I just stuck to the outside and made a risky move for the stage. I didn't get the win, but I still got the podium. So.
All right, thank you, Brody. As we will go back to choose cone right now, we thank Brody for coming up into the commentary booth real quick while he waits for the choose cone to go off, as it looks like it will go off as the announcement came on earlier when we were talking to him. It looks like still that Brody, Flyway, and Nala will be the top 3, followed behind Michigan Diecast, Lefty, Super Doodle. I believe that is Slater, Waternet. That is Lance July, Worcester, Cuttis, and Buck Kills, and Forza Jab, and in the back there's Cobra. I do not believe we will be going green this time. I don't think I see the lights going off on that. The lights are off on that Chevy. As we get ready to go green, both Jab and Cobra start in the back there. As they will go green. Green flag is back out here at Daytona. Oh, it looks like, nope, they will not. They would not be going green.
False alarm.
False alarm, false alarm. I believe it was because of the Jab and Cobra incident. So they will be just going green this time. Flyaway will lead down the inside. Right behind him is Nala, Brody, Michigan, and etc. While we wait, we'd like to thank our sponsors, VGX Graphics, Sonok, and we have many other sponsors that we cannot list right now because there's so many.
A whole bunch of them. Probably thank Allied Honors.
That is true. We'd like to thank Allied Honors, especially Alpha, as our head developer for a while. He is taking a LOA right now, and we hope to see him back sometime soon. We are still waiting for the green flag to be dropped. Brody, who we just talked to, is in that third position. We'll see what he can do on that bottom side. Anything to say, Gaming?
Huh? What did you say? I wasn't paying attention there.
All right, you're good. Stage 2 gets ready to go green as we are back green here at Daytona as they stack up in the beginning. The 29 and the 35 gets moved out the way. Our stage winner is moved out the way.
A lot of cars are lapped down, but that's going to get fixed over time.
A lot of cars are listed lap down, but they are not in reality. Flyaway leads the field. Right behind him, Lefty and Brody.
Buck is saying that the V-lag is now worse.
Interesting. Now I saw that off of the restart there. The cars were like slowing up a bit when going on that restart. Seems like they're up to speed now. Not too much yet, but I might be biting my own tongue here.
You probably are right now, but Brody leads the field off as it looks like the V-lag has not gotten worse for me. On my screen, at least, it looks like it's perfectly fine now. Brody leads the field. Right behind him, Lefty and Nala. That top side is still dominant. Oh, no. Brody almost gets turned.
In the wall.
Lefty turns Brody into the wall as we get a double truck right there. I don't know what I just said that, but there we go. There's our first spin as he saves it. And Brody still leads the field.
So, question that has nothing to do with the race. Who joined the server first? So.
I hope it was Phil.
I hope it was Phil.
Okay. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the V-lag if it gets.
And if it was Brody, he would be in Colorado servers, so he would not be it would be basically the same.
Oh.
Look at that! Look at that! The 48 of Worcester leads now, as he will move to that outside line. It is perfectly fine in the back. Lefty trying to get onto that bottom line, as it looks like that top and bottom line are more even.
Oh no!
There's a wreck in the back.
There's a first caution.
Wait.
Are they going to keep it green? They're going to keep it green.
They kept it
I saw multiple cars. I saw a wreck happen, but I'm pretty sure we're keeping it green.
They kept it
Curtis
straight.
and Michigan both get into it there. We thought that was going to be our crash there, but we're going to keep it green as Brody leads the field, I believe. No, that is Worcester leading the field.
Now let's see what Brody does. No, he's just going to stay behind him. Lefty all the way down there by himself, but Super Doodle might help. I don't think it's going to be too much help because there are way more cars on the high side than there are on the inside.
I have a quick question.
Yep.
Should I type in chat?
Oh, Forza gets into it. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but Forza just got into it.
I'm gonna type what lap stage 2 what end on because Buck asked, but I'm pretty confident.
They probably already told him. They probably already told him.
Yeah, Jalen typed lap 70.
Looks like Worcester's leading the field off as we're 3 wide for second. And look at Flyaway. And Cuttis, we haven't seen Cuttis in a while. He got spun and had to lose a lot of time. 2 cars in the way back right there. That is Lance July and Jab. I believe they're trying to push up to get back up in the top there.
Here comes the 27 for the lead. This is the first time I've seen the 27 up there. Or is he a lap down?
27 is not a lap down. I don't know why they listed him a lap down. Wait, it was 120 laps past 100.
All right, 2 mixed lanes, inside and outside. Okay, more cars are moving to the outside. We only got 4 on the inside. The inside lane might be able to push through on the entrance, but the outside lane is going to take that exit.
Looks like they're going to move on to the bottom side. Looks like the top side has been eliminated essentially, as it looks more even. the Brody and Worcester both battle for that lead right there as we enter that turn. Oh, almost trouble.
Oh, goodness.
Slater, 4 wide for third right there. As we get stacked up in the back there, they keep it green.
A lot of bumping and running up on that front straightaway every lap. I wonder what's the cause of that. Maybe it's somebody getting a huge push and they have nowhere to go, but they try to use it still. And now, a lot of people are now taking the inside. Only a few cars on the outside this time.
38 Flyaway was one of those cars that was on the inside or the outside.
And he was up in
the
the
leads. Right behind him is Lefty, Buck. As that inside line it looks like it's more even now as Buck and Brody sit on that inside line.
Even.
The outside line has become irrelevant as the bottom line is now more the favorite. It seems to be.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, here comes Buck for the lead on Brody. As who's gonna get the lap red? Oh, lefty.
A contact
by 21 car, whoever it is.
I ain't surprised we haven't had a crash yet, which I don't want to jinx it. 50 laps in, not a single crash.
What should we call the 21 car? Like name wise.
21 car Cobra? No, wait.
It's Cobra.
That is Cobra.
Yeah, that is Cobra.
Yeah, that is Cobra. That was a good save by Cobra though, but most of the pack has left him out to dry by this point.
That's getting quoted.
Oh no, the commentator quotes have started.
Because of something I didn't cause. I love Daytona.
Okay, so that's like already what, 3 quoted or 3 things that are probably gonna get clipped. That first lap at the Derby, the second lap from Worcester on during the D2 Daytona race, and now that.
I want to talk about it.
Man, Cobra's gonna get mad at you.
Sorry, Cobra. Okay, so back to the race there.
I said we bring up Worcester for the next thing. I just want to talk to him. But Lefty still leads right beside him is Fly and Slater. But Flyaway will still lead now. Lefty right behind him and Slater gets moved out of line. Oh, and the 9 and the 35 have contact. It's starting to get jumbled up right now as the bottom line is looking not to be the favorite anymore. It looks like the top line has the dominance still. Oh, trouble! 1 car round! That is Cuttis! And they will keep it green.
Man.
Because it's a 1 car crash.
That's not good.
Not a good sign for Cuttis there. Very bad time for Cuttis there as he will try to regain his position, and he will be back with Cobra there.
Here comes the number 4. He's coming back up to the front again.
What I missed?
Up, and now he's going to take the outside lane. I guess the outside lane is still a trend even after the fix.
Brody and Lefty get into it there as Lefty tries to come back up, but Brody gets a run, and look at that, 3 wide for the lead. Brody and Flyaway race to the line. It's gonna be Brody taking this lap. Brody getting hung out to dry there as Flyaway will take the lead, but Slater coming up on Brody. We have 2 lines forming now, don't we?
Mm-hmm, and 2 somewhat even lines as well. But Brody's so far got no help until somebody comes up there. Oh, here comes Super Doodle.
Super Doodle pushing that number 18 to Brody.
The 9 car Lefty is just stranded in the middle with no one helping. Oh, Brody makes a move to the top lane where Flyaway is. even though that's not really the dominant lane anymore, he's still gonna try it. As Flyway almost gets turned, he almost gets turned, but he saved it. And now there's 3 wide for the lead, and as Nala's trying to take the lead away from Flyway.
We have green flag pit stops going on.
There's coming in our Super Doodle.
Super Doodle comes in. Yes, Phil?
Just gonna interrupt real quick. We're gonna have to do another server shutdown because I believe you or Brody joined before I did, and it's worse than what it was last time. I removed stuff from the cars, like the tires and the braking and stuff, and it's worse. And we even have one or two less cars on the field, and it's worse. So I'm gonna hope that it's just a server location problem.
I think he's already
And then if it doesn't fix that after that, we're just gonna have to stick it through and then have to revisit later what the deal is with these cars lagging so much.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. As you hear from that, we're going to have a server shutdown in a lap or two.
As Super Doodle is now back on the track, as he is currently in turn 1 and 2 in that number 34 Walmart Ford. As his teammate Flyway is currently in the meantime. I think they're coming up on Super Doodle kind of fast though. That's the issue. Because I think Super Doodle's on the best stretch now, and I don't know where the main pack is.
Main pack is in turn 2 as Flyway still leads. Right behind him is Forza and Worcester and Brody also trying to battle out. Nala, Worcester, and Brody, 3 wide battle for the battle in turn 3.
And yes, they are catching Super Doodle because I saw him a little bit on the back stretch. As Flyway is trying to take the lead away from Brody as he has help from Nala and Forza, but Forza ditches Flyway and tries to go for the lead. And we see Super Doodle in the distance as Flyway will get the lap lead, followed by Nala, Forza, and then Lefty, and then Waternet. That's the top 5 as a lap 49. Almost halfway through this, as they're basically training on turn 1 now. 2013 Daytona 500.
Fly leads right behind him, Forza, Lefty, and Nala. Fly leads, but he gets passed by Forza. Forza we haven't seen in a while, but he will lead now.
I heard Mala.
We mispronouncing names now, and we barely even started.
That's just what I heard though.
Like a guy trying to pronounce Di Benedetto.
Ha!
Yeah.
Di burrito. Di buttabididito. Di biddy ba di do.
I just realized on the bottom left it says server location.
Server location, Los Angeles, United States.
It doesn't say where. It doesn't say where for me.
As long as I got my suit and tie.
Forza is currently the leader, followed by Flyway and Brody. Michigan Diecast trying to take away PC.
In the back there, look!
Watch out!
Oh, there goes Buck around.
Buck is around, caution's out.
First caution of the day comes out at lap 50, halfway through, and it comes out for Buck spinning on the back stretch.
Wish we had a replay of that.
That is what Super Doodle needed because they were gaining on him quickly, and he was possibly going to go a lap down from that, so that just saved him. Plus, he has fresh. Plus, he's going to have. Oh wait, I thought he was going to have fresher fuel and tires than everybody, but he will gain the track position though, most likely from this. I know that. Well, no, everybody pitted already. I think. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
We will go to commercial break as we reset the server.
All right. See everybody else then.
14 when we tried to be everything. Do you remember all of the things we promised to each other? I thought this was it. I'm done with looking. I found who I want, but you weren't the one. How can I trust my judgment when my heart's in the pavement, screaming, please, please love me, love me? How do I go on from here when all I want is you near? Baby, please, please love me, love me.
300 million years ago, there was no Africa, Asia, Americas, or Europe. Just one big supercontinent, Pangea. And today, there is still a force connecting those divided by distance, reversing millions of years of drifting. Making far feel close, bringing there to here. Turkish Airlines.
Barbie really wants this dream house. It's got stunning views and a slide.
Barbie's ready for fun.
So cool! And Barbie found out about this dream house with an alert from Rocket Homes.
She did?
Well, it's a super competitive market. Everyone wants to buy the dream house.
Better offer Betty.
I'll go 10 over asking.
Cash offer Carl.
Straight cash.
House flipper skipper.
Let's tear it to the studs.
You vultures! You're gonna start a bidding war!
This is less than ideal. Oh no!
Don't worry, Barbie has a verified approval that shows her finances are backed by Rocket Mortgage. So Barbie wins!
But we need a house.
Oh, I found a fixer-upper castle on Rocket Homes.
It has good bones, but really bad neighbors.
I like his vibe. Get your dream house all in one place with Rocket Homes and Rocket Mortgage. For a better way to find and finance, Rocket can.
Thanks for helping.
No problem, it's good for my glutes.
People are wondering.
What's happening to Lindsay?
She's never been sharper.
This basketball star married himself in 1996.
Who is Dennis Rodman?
Correct.
Son of a... She's sleeping better than ever, which the paparazzi aren't thrilled about.
I miss Lindsay!
She's even more productive, trading DUIs for DIY.
The verdict is?
Gorgeous. Maybe it's not what's gotten into Lindsay. It's what Lindsay's gotten into.
Hey, William.
Planet Fitness. Get glowing and feel fit-tacular.
Closing time. Get out, please. Stop playing, please. Let's go, folks. Come on. You two over there. Come on, let's go.
You're gonna need to put me back. They're telling me where I gotta go.
Okay. And we are back here in beautiful Daytona International Speedway. I'm your host, Balake, alongside my color commentator, Private Pip, and Matthew. We are still waiting for people to get in their cars as they get ready to go back in positions. We will bring up Worcester in a minute once he gets lined up. But been a great race so far, great intense racing. The top line has been affected a lot more, hasn't it?
A lot of mixed amount of drivers on the top and bottom, as we saw. But now the new problem has arisen: lag.
Lag has been a big problem, as they have informed us a long time ago that this would be the last time that they would shut down the server, even if there was massive amounts of lag, because they need to get this race going. Anything else to add before we bring Worcester in here?
Nothing else, unless you got something else, gaming. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will agree with you on the part that the high lane was definitely affected a lot more. It seems like the pack is more even now throughout the entire field, so there's more chances for bottom lane passes. Same with middle lane passes. I like as you also mentioned, lag is the main issue now. Even lag could also cause the big one that we never know. But hopefully now that we're in Kim's server, it should be better, and hopefully there won't be as much lag.
All right, we're going to bring Worcester in here.
Worcester, this is Private Pip in the media booth. Do you copy us?
Yeah, hi.
Running in the back, but you have been running up front all day. How do you feel about this so far? Okay, that's good.
Come on, Patrick. Come on. Get those gears
Patrick,
working.
You can do it. You can do it.
I don't know. I want to get out of here and go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's only the beginning. Plus, it's a super speedway, so I mean, everybody says the real racing starts at Las Vegas. So
I'll tell you now, it's better than what we saw yesterday because people are not going crazy, but at the same time, we can't really control the craziness because if we lift, we lose a lot of time, a lot. So it's complicated. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to find a good mid-pack spot, but I end up getting pushed up front or shuffled to the back. I just want the bottom lane to start working because right now it's not working. All right, I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, see you later, Worcester. Hope you have a great race.
Thank you.
And with that being said, they are yellow again.
It looks like Flyaway will lead the field. Right behind him, Brody, who we've talked to previously. He's been up front all race, hasn't he?
Forza Blaze all the way back up there again. It's just like I feel like we're gonna see these three up in the top 5 constantly for the remainder of the race, aren't we? But the question is, out of the three, who will win? And if they will win, somebody else will take it.
Next, let's go ahead and give an overview of what happened last night while they do the choose cone, because the lights are not off in that pace car yet. Big race last night. The Division 2 had a rough first 40 laps of the 80 laps they did, but after the 40 laps, it was intense, and I mean that, wasn't it, Pip?
It would have been an intense finish to see if the stream did not have any technical difficulties with a overpassing storm across the east.
Pip getting almost hit by lightning did not help that, but it was a great race yesterday as we get ready to go green. 51 to 50 of 100. We still have 50 laps to go as we will go green next time by.
So now that we're in a new server, I think the only thing these drivers now have to worry about is themselves. And, lifting, not getting pushed too much, just anything race related. Because hopefully the things that we were struggling with a few minutes ago are not a problem now.
The 18 of Brody will lead the field off. I just want to mention that. But last night was a great passing opportunity as Soup NASCAR, barely winning any part of the race, finishes in off of 4 and a incredible pass to win the race, wasn't it, Pip?
Very incredible. I saw the clip, and man, oh man, what a lucky dog. I'll say that right now.
One of them is hoping to be like Soup tonight. As we get ready to go green, the lights should be going off any second now. The 18 leads right behind him, the 23, the 48, the 38, the 9, the 55, the 4, the 54, the 20, the 35, and so on and so forth. Brody will lead the field off as we get ready to go green back here at Daytona.
Race car getting
And
ready
as
to
we get
pull.
ready, he pulls off, and we are back green here at Daytona.
Kept it straight
The
for the most
18
part,
leads.
side by side with Forza, Brody.
Oh, we got more V-lag, it looks like, but the 48 and 18 might correct that.
And here we go, even lanes once again outside. This time inside's got more cars. This time only 4 at the top. Got a few cars in the middle. Forza's leading the top lane. Brody pulling away with the inside lane. Would you look at that?
The 18 leads, but the 29 passes him on the outside. As we're 4 wide in the back there, we almost have a collision as the 18 gets moved out of the line. The 48 still leads. Worcester, who we just talked to, says that he wants to stay out of it, but it will get out of it. The 48 leads the field here at Daytona.
Oh my, a lot of bumper locking off of that corner there. That was one problem that I meant to. Oh no!
The 4 gets loose, but he just stays there. Will he move? And oh God!
No!
Here we go.
Did he kept it straight. We're good.
He kept it straight, but oh my. That was an intense couple minutes there as the 18 leads right behind him. The 9 and the 38 almost spins. As we are 4, 5 wide, it looks like 5 wide for 4th.
This is scary looking right here. If you're behind, if
4
you're in
wide
front of this,
still for 2nd place right now as we get ready. The 9 car leads right behind him, the 27, and the 18 is being pushed by the 55 as the 35 passes him on the outside. It's 4 wide still for that 3rd position. Cobra gets pushed out of the line. We haven't seen Cobra all day, but he is there as he will take 4th position. And trouble almost around goes
Oh,
to fly.
no.
Number 38 to fly away.
man, so many
You're
close
pushing
calls.
the grass.
There's so many people in the grass now. What is this? Now we got 3 wide all throughout the entire field. There's gonna be a whole middle lane with a bunch of cars.
The middle lane is now a bigger lane now as the 23 leads right behind him. Oh, almost it moved, and that was the 29 car. The 21 backs out 4 wide for 3rd, 3 wide for 2nd, as we are intensely battling. The 23 spins, and there goes the 21.
Uh-oh, look out.
They save it. Wow.
Forza from all the way from the front to the back. He's gonna lose a lot of momentum from that.
Waternet leads now. It's 3 wide for 2nd, though, as we're stacking up behind him. 4 wide for 2nd, 4 wide for 1st. It's 4 wide for 1st. For 2nd, there is Michigan Diecast leads the field.
You're getting more racy now. Is it because of the new changes?
I don't know, but it looks like Lefty leads the field right behind him. Michigan, Nala, Cuttis, Brody, and Jab all push on that top line. But that top line has basically been defeated as Michigan Diecast leads the field now.
Or wide again for 1st.
4 wide. The 35 now leads. The 21 gets pushed down. That 35 is one of the only part-time drivers in the field right now. As we get stacked up behind him. Almost to caution again. 4 wide for 3rd place right now. 4 wide for 4th. 4 wide for 5th. As we keep getting stacked up behind him. That middle line is just a jumbled up, as I like to call it, a hornet's nest. As they keep going. 35 leads the field off. As oh my, are they getting stacked up now?
Uh-oh, outside line's building up again. Nala's leading them. Oh, he's gonna get pushed down a little bit. Oh, now he goes back up. Oh, Michigan diecast all the way in the grass. Look out.
They stack up and they're still fine.
What I missed?
What's happened
You
so
missed
far?
a lot as they are 3 wide still. Nala leading. Cobra right beside him and Lefty right beside him. It's 3 wide. If I was an iRacing spotter, I'd be probably getting tired of saying 3 up top, 3 wide, up top, 3 wide. As Cobra leads.
I agree with you with that.
Up top, 3 wide.
As who's gonna lead this lap? It's gonna be
Cobra.
or not apparently. As
No,
one
it's Cobra.
Oh, Cobra. Wait, who?
Cobra.
I'm getting bad lead lag right now, so I don't really know what's going on.
I think it's counting people instead of the front bumper of the car. So in all retrospect, I think it's Cobra who led that lap.
Oh yeah, Cobra's now leading, followed by the 54, and then Brody in the 18. Brody's been
5 wide there as we get stacked up, almost crash again.
But as I was saying, Brody has pretty much been up there at the front the entire time. I say he's one to watch for the win in the race. As the ticker gets changed.
Cuttis leads. Right behind him is that 64 jab as they get stacked up. Cuttis leads this lap.
Cobra forces the 54 into the grass a little bit, but the 54 saves it. I don't think the 54 will be happy about that.
It is a jumble fest up in there. We got a lot of cars on the inside. Trying to have a train going off the exit.
Now it's to the point now. Followed as Brody's leading the high side, as they're 3 wide throughout the field in some places.
With this big of a field and how fast they're going, I don't know if this field ever has to worry about pit stops.
Let's hope. Forza leads. Cuttis will pass him though, and Cuttis will lead the race now, as we've had over 40 lead changes. I've not counted, but I'm assuming that's what it is, because it has been a lot of lead changes today.
There has been. And I thought this was going to be a boring 500 because of how the high side was originally.
Lance leads the field, but Lefty will pass him. It is a 3 wide jumble fest, but look at it behind.
Here comes the 20 car trying to take the lead away for the first time.
I'd be a 5 wide for the lead there. For second there, Lefty leads right behind him, and Forza and Curtis.
All right.
Nala, the driver we've looked out for all day, is right in that middle pack, but we'll see how he does as we keep going. Lefty leads right behind him, Cobra and Forza.
Oh goodness, 5 wide again.
What would y'all think about some 5 wide action to crank it up for today?
I would enjoy that.
Let's see how that would sound. Another crank it up section from the ARA. Enjoy it.
And we are back. Welcome back, folks. We are live here in Daytona International Speedway as you were just on Crank It Up. Nyla leads the race. Right behind him is Cuttis. As he almost had a crash there. Me and Pip and Gaming were all freaking out when we were like, oh, we need to get off Crank It Up. As Nyla leads the race. How do you think this is going on right now, Gaming?
I think this is going on really well. There's only been like one crash-related incident, and that was halfway through on lap 50 for Buck spinning out into 67. But I apart from that, and apart from also me getting Forza and Cobra confused, I think this is going really well.
Cuttis leads the race. Nyla, oh my, they gets out of line. Nyla gets a 0.5 for I believe a different incident as Nyla leads the race now.
So now that we're back, Gaming, we haven't asked you who's your sleeping driver. Who are you sleeping on?
Oh, trouble! 1 second.
Uh-oh.
1 second.
How did they save that?
Goodness.
As the night went around, Cobra was going around as well.
Oh my! This has been a very wild ride. All right, you can continue now, Gaming.
You're good. I'm gonna say probably 41.
41? That is a good pick. I will take you on that one. The 41? I don't think there's a 41.
I don't think there's a 41 on this.
It's the car behind the 20.
Oh, that's the 4, bud.
Yeah, that's the 4.
No.
Yeah, it's the 4.
All right, Nyla leads the race, followed behind his thunderstruck teammate of Waternet. I am laughing too hard about that. But Nyla leads the race, Waternet behind him. We actually have teammates pushing together for once. We haven't had that in a while, have we?
Oh, no, we have not.
Yeah, that is
55 and 35. Nice job, boys.
I'm going with the 4 as my sweeper pick.
Now, if I were them, I would go up to that high side once like the high side catches up, so you get that run off the exit because the inside lane's coming.
As teammates are currently working together right now, everybody else is gonna have to go to the high side to just put up those teammates.
33 to go. But if you look on our ticker right here, if they have the color coordinated manufacturers, if they have a blue number plate, that means they are Ford, red it stands for Toyota, and gold for Chevy. Look at just the amount of Toyotas. It is massive.
Only Forza
Can I just
Forza
say
is a
something
Toyota.
about
I just want to mention that.
car coding thing? Can I just say something about that car coding?
Yes.
It's with the Chevy.
Chevy's
the Chevy
gold.
one. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look gold to me. It looks orange.
It looks gold to me.
Well, you're not colorblind.
That is true.
I'm colorblind.
Okay, but Nyla leads the field. Cobra right beside him, and Cuttis. Look at that! Oh, Cuttis almost collides with him. Cuttis is back in the lead. It has been a battle this entire time for this lead.
The 4-car couple has below the yellow line. I saw that. It looked like the 4 passed the 20 below the line.
And that you got a one total late block.
Yeah.
Cuttis has a scheme made by me, so I'm really happy to see that thing on this car. But I'm excited just to see this entire field right now as Cuttis leads the race. Cobra, who has not been doing so well this entire race, is finally back up in the front. He has only been up in the front once before, and that was on lap like 40.
And hopefully I'll be racing the next race.
Las Vegas,
if
you gotta
there.
find a racing line there.
Yeah,
that's a tough
hopefully
one.
Hopefully I'll be racing that one if I don't miss it.
While we wait here, tune in next week for the DU2 and D1 race at Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, folks, as we get ready, as we are back here at Daytona.
Yep, and we're coming to 30 laps to go. We're on lap 70 out of 100. 70% done with this race.
Cuttis leads right behind him, Lefty, Buck, and Forza. Lefty gets pushed out of line, but he will be But Buck, as we see people trying to form that top line again, we'll see if this works.
White flag for stage 2.
As the 9 car of Lefty is leading, and for the but the 9 car of Lefty is leading.
They get stacked up behind him. People are pushed below the yellow line.
Can Lefty get a stage win?
Nala won last stage, and yet he is a part-time driver. Cobra's around, and there he goes. He is into the wall hard.
Is that Cobra?
Lefty gets moved out of the line. As we're 4 wide, Lefty gets moved out of the line again, and Lefty will battle for that position, and he will get the position back for the end of stage. Oh, trouble behind him. Jab and spins. And a hard wreck by Super Doodle.
Super Doodle.
That was a terrible wreck for Super Doodle.
2 tires. Jeez.
That was
a hard crash for Super Doodle. I believe that was not the end of stage, but Waternet gets also spun there. A hard crash for Super Doodle right there.
Wait, was that the stage?
Pretty sure that would have been stage right there. Now they're just trying to catch up to the pace car.
I don't think they're catching up to the pace car. I think they're still racing because they're 5 wide for a second there.
Where's the pace car? Yep, the pace car is right there. Yellow flag is out. The yellow flag is out. They did announce that was stage end right there. That they were racing for stage. Unless this is it right here.
This is the white flag, and Nala wins another stage. Wow. We thought it was stage over.
Nala will sweep the stages, apparently.
Nala will sweep stage 1 and 2.
Man.
What a race it's been so far. A hard wreck for Super Doodle. We'll see how he does.
I'm keeping track of who wrecked on what lap in my on my notes app on my phone.
Another red flag.
Dab appears to be spun out there after a hard crash by Super Doodle. It appears the number 64 of Jab got into the grass, spun out, and that could not help it. A hard crash as he collides right into Super Doodle, almost causing him to flip.
Who is the 54
violent crash?
Oh, Salaf. Okay.
Nala, you're stage 2.
Does Nala have a mic? Let's see if Nala has a mic.
Go ahead and bring him in. We will see.
Let's see, Nala.
There he is.
There you go.
Alright, Nala, this is Private Pip in the booth. Do you copy? Yep.
Does Nala have a microphone? Type in chat if you don't. Negative.
Ah, dang.
Okay, we'll interview the second place then.
Second place finisher, that was Lefty. Or was it
Lefty.
number 4? Because number 4
We'll just interview Lefty.
Yep, let's do that.
Lefty, it's Blake up in the ARA booth. Do you copy?
Second driver without a mic. Oh, geez.
Second driver without a mic. We are 0 for 2 now.
Oh, God.
Let's try Forza.
Forces does not have a mic. We just want to say that. We just won't interview anyone because we just embarrassed ourselves. So let's continue.
Does the driver have a mic?
No, he does not.
Also, apparently the car that spun on lap 70 in the single car spin was Cobra. So the 21 car was Cobra.
Oh, we're pitting.
The car that I stopped.
Oh, pits are finally open. As we will, let's watch Brody pit as we will watch pits go off.
Wait,
Brody pit. Let's watch Brody pitting here.
27. That's the 27, not the 21.
That 18 car has been dominating all race. We'll see if he can keep going as he approaches that beautiful pit box made by one of our great great scheme creators. I know him personally. It's Dino. But here we go. Brody who will win the race off of pit road here?
It's everybody taking full. Everybody, it seems like they're taking full. Nobody's gone out yet. Oh, Buck is going out first.
Buck is going out first.
Oh my goodness! What a turn of events, man! He must have been.
Khalil trying to get out for second. Anyone could cross over him. Brody finally takes it out. It's Forza will take second place.
Oh, Buck wins the race.
Fly away will have to speed through pits. Oh no.
Oh no. Come on, man.
Why?
It seems like no other cars have sped on pit road from what it looks like.
Looks like mostly the entire field took full tires and full fuel.
Yep, and I guess Buck was just closer to having the full tank, so he took off.
Lefty apparently does have a mic, so we are going to bring him up in the booth. Hey Lefty, it's Blake up in the ARA booth. Do you copy?
Yeah, I was just muted.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, good, dude.
Almost winning the stage there. How do you feel?
I feel good. At least I got third, so we're getting a ton of points for JGR right now. Special shout out to my friend, to my teammate Brody in the 18. He's been helping a lot. So I'm feeling good, and I'm hoping to win this.
All right, thank you. Yes, Ronnie?
Nah, I'm just
You gotta go back in there, bud.
Okay, so it turns out I was having a little technical difficulties figuring out the difference between the 21 and the 27 and the drivers of those two.
They do both have the GMS font. That is kind of.
Turns out I thought Cobra was the 27 car.
But now you know. Hopefully we don't make that mistake again.
But now I know that Cobra is the 21, and the 27 car is Cut his back. Okay.
As we do the choose cone here, Buck chooses the inside. As the first person to choose the outside is Khalil. Khalil finished third in the last, actually second in the last stage. As we get ready to go green back here at Daytona.
Khalil also finished fourth. Wait, no, the four car finished fourth in stage 2, from what I saw. I think that was from what I saw on the board. So I don't know how accurate that is.
As we approach the green, I don't know why I'm yawning because it's 9 o'clock at night, but Buck leads the field off. Green flag back in the air here at Daytona. Brody takes the immediate outside line as he tries to gain that draft, and Khalil leads the field off.
Rochester right behind Brody. Let's see if they can try to get a run off of the exit of turn 2 with how fast they're going off of that restart.
4 still leading. The 2 Chevy teammates opposite of each other.
Khalil in the 4
As we
car.
have, your pick is out. Your pick is out.
Whose pick?
Yep.
JJ's out.
Ah, dang.
JJ has been marked as DNF as Khalil leads the field. Caution flag is apparently out.
Oh, they're right. Oh, there goes Michigan Diecast.
As he saves it. We do not know where the caution came from. I believe someone jumped, maybe. Oh, they keep it green.
Phil said in chat that Phil said DNF JJ lap 75. Maybe that's what the caution was for?
They put it back green.
They will keep it green. Lefty. Oh my
goodness.
As we almost pile up there. Everyone getting racy again. As it looks like the number 35 Anala will lead. And Brody right behind him, and the 55, Nala's teammate, Waternet, will be right behind him. As Waternet moves to the outside, we'll see if Nala moves to the outside as well. He does not. Brody trying to get out of the way, but he can't. He's getting pushed out the way by Waternet. Waternet wanting that position a lot more than Brody, but Brody will stay in the line.
Now that outside line's
No.
getting really close to the inside lane.
Oh, trouble around, almost around. Waternet.
No, as now it's leading, followed by Brody as they're coming to.
Oh, trouble! Forza around.
Uh-oh.
There goes Forza. Will the caution comes out? Will the caution come out, or will they keep it green?
Nope, they're gonna keep it green and
Forza racing just like the Derby. He Forza spins.
Going into turn 1 and 2. Brody's trying to take the lead away from Nala as Nala goes up the track. Here comes Buck in the 67, and also here comes Cobra in the 21, who spun on lap 70, coming to the white flag of stage 2. Can he get back up here to win the race with 22 laps to go about?
We're getting with the time where it's about to get racy. 20 to go. The mark of a fire.
As Forza is now 15 seconds behind because of that spin.
When I started road racing in 2018, lap 20 was the 20 to go was the biggest moments of your life. It could make or break your entire race. And we'll see what goes on in these next 2 laps before lap 20.
What lap did Forza spin on?
Forza, I believe, spun on lap. He spun on 25 to go.
75.
Cobra trying to push past Brody, but Brody blocks. Brody using his famous block. Like a Logano block, Brody's block, except Brody's block is great, except his fatal flaw. He can easily get turned just like Logano.
Uh-oh.
Cobra gets under him, and Brody holds his line. Cobra has to back out, but Cobra pushes himself back up. Brody in the lead. Nala right beside him. It's 3 wide per second. Brody leading the pack. 3 wide.
As we're coming to lap, as Forza apparently DNF'd. That's what Phil said in the chat. That Forza DNF'd on lap 77.
Oh, I believe JJ and Forza have both lagged out. I believe they might not be able to race again. We'll see what happens with them. Cobra, Khalil, Michigan, Brody, Jab, Buck. All these people in a giant pack. 4 wide for 4th. As Worcester gets a great run with push by Lefty Pizza. Khalil right beside him.
Well, here comes Cobra for the lead now on the bottom lane. As Cobra is getting pushed by Michigan Diecast and the 54 car, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but the 54 car is now going for the lead on Cobra. As we're coming to 20 laps to go. This is when it's going to get really racy here. As, Lefty will lead that lap, followed by Jab and Nala.
Wide for first! 4 wide! As we enter turn 1, we'll see how this goes. 4 wide for first still, as they keep it going. It's gonna be a drag race right now to try to get to that first position. Like I said, the 20 to go is when it gets racy. And Nala, as Cobra almost spins.
Oh no. Getting real racy here. I'm getting scared.
They stay green. Here comes Michigan Diecast in the middle. As Nala's continuing to lead. Can he block all the lanes? No, he cannot. Here comes Brody on the bottom lane, followed by the 4 car of Killa, I think. Or Khalil, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it well. As we only have, I believe, 13 cars left in this race. Yeah, 13 cars all left. If you were racing in this, where would you want to be at this point?
I would probably stay behind the pack and then wait for that opportunity for it to clear up. I know it's getting racy and dicey, but trust me, once everybody starts moving each other out of the way, you gotta find that open hole and take it.
Like, would you want to be in the front of the field where you're leading but could potentially get caught up in the big one? Would you also want to be in? You wouldn't want to be in the mid pack because you would definitely get caught up in the big one. I would honestly say being towards the back is honestly the best place for right now, up until like maybe 10, 8 to go. Because in case a big one does happen, you're able to go underneath like the line and stuff to like avoid it without getting involved, and you'll gain a ton of track position from it.
Nala leads the race. Right behind him, Waternet, Jab, and Brody. Brody and Jab, good friends as they push each other as he's trying to take Jab and get the lead. As Jab spins, here comes the crash.
Oh, no.
Here's the big one we talked about. As
No way they kept it. No way. There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way.
Turn right to go left.
Jab's race could be over after that. I believe Jab's race could be over after that. Nala leads the race. Waternet, his teammate, pushes him. Nala still leading. Waternet behind him. Lefty behind him. Cobra pushing that Lefty out the way. As that bottom line is still looking to be green. As Cobra gets below him. Cobra gets below him. And the two teammates have to go up as they try to push each other to the lead. Cobra now leads the race. Followed behind Brody. Cobra, Khalil, and Michigan. The three on the bottom. Cobra leads the race, followed behind Khalil, and Nala trying to lead that outside, but Brody's hanging out to dry. As Brody, almost a bad block by Khalil. Brody is gonna have to try to catch up to Khalil and make that 3 wide. As Nala leads the race, and Cobra's on the bottom.
Wait, do you think the 20 car ran out of fuel?
I think the 20 car actually lagged out or had to go do something.
The 20 car apparently had a lag spike, is what I've heard.
Well, Jab had a massive lag spike, okay. As we are coming to 16 laps to go this time by, as Nala continues the lead, followed by Cobra. Oh, Cobra led that lap, followed by Nala, Waternut, Artis, and Khalil. That's the top 5 right now. As it's gonna get extremely racy with 10 to go.
The big question is now, is the big one gonna happen anytime soon? I hope both JJ and Jab really hope for that right now, as they are all getting stacked up in the back there. Cobra leading the race.
The leaderboard is showing that Lance is on the track right now.
And
Lance is on the track.
83
Lance is back on track.
Down. It shows him 83 laps down.
He's probably gonna get his laps back in a second, but Cobra leads the field. Nala gets pushed out the way, but Waternet almost takes out his own teammate as Cobra still leads the race. 15 to go. Cobra still leading. Curtis right behind him. Lefty, Worcester, and Nala 3 wide for that position in third place. Michigan and Waternet right followed close behind each other.
Buck and a couple of others are just waiting in the Buck, Fly, and Super Doodle are all just waiting back there in case the big one happens. Two of them being teammates, and my own teammates being Flyaway and Super Doodle. They're both my own teammates. They're both just waiting back there, probably to work together or in case the big one happens.
Worcester finally leads. Worcester being pushed up to the front. I wonder if he's doing this on purpose or on accident. As Cobra still leads the race, Brody on his inside. As Brody moves him out the way, Brody tries to take the lead, and Nala moves him out the way too. We're getting a jumble up place for second. As Cobra still leads the race, he's having to put up 3 blocks. As he will still lead the race, Nala on the outside.
As Cobra
Worcester's gonna make it 3 wide.
Oh no, this is getting real raced here. Come on, guys, don't lose it.
Cobra leading, followed by Brody in the 9 car of Lefty Pista. As Michigan Dyke has it up in the mix now. Nala is stuck in the middle lane. He's falling back a little bit. Worcestershire is up leading the top lane with the help of the 27 and the 4 car of Khalil. It's anybody's race at this point.
It's anybody's race as the 2 JGR teammates of Lefty and Brody push each other trying to get past Cobra. Cobra, a Camry manufacturer teammate, as they are pushing each other to the lead. Cobra still leads this race.
Lefty on the outside. No help yet.
Does Brody go up to the outside to help his JGR teammate? He does not. As Lefty gets hung out to dry as he gets forced out of the bottom line.
Oh man, that outside line dissolved quickly because that inside line is moving. Let's see what they do coming into turn 3 here.
Cobra and Brody both battling for that lead. Does a crash happen? Is a big question that is going over everyone's heads right now. Jab sure hopes it is, and so does Super Doodle and everyone else, so they can take another pit stop.
And Lance, so he can get his laps back.
Cobra.
They can all make it
Brody.
to the end on fuel, though. Well, the thing is, what about tires if they spin in the grass?
Oh, trouble! One car almost around. That's Michigan Diecast.
Exactly what I was talking about with the grass. You do not want to go into the grass because it will spin you around, and you will lose all your tires from that.
12 to go here at Daytona. Cobra still leading. He is putting up a great fight, but Brody, R35, right behind him.
As they're going on the back stretch, with 12 to go, about 11 to go. Once they get to the front stretch, Cobra's still leading, followed by Brody in the 18. Going into turns 3 and 4, as there's around mostly the entire field is on the bottom lane with only 3 cars on the top lane and 1 car in the middle being Michigan Diecast, who I have no clue why he's still in the middle lane. After we're coming to 11 laps to go, this time by.
We're almost there at 10 to go. This last lap is when it really gets intense. Hearts start beating, pulses go up, and everything is on the line here.
Uh-oh.
I remember one time in BLR where we had Brody hooked up to a heartbeat machine, and during these final 10 laps, it was at 150 beats per minute.
A heartbeat machine. Now that is something I didn't think I would
We had him
hear.
hooked up. It was hilarious. Michigan Diecast tries to take the outside, and he was full out as the 27 pushes him. His teammate pushes a different person into the lead. Oh no!
What? Oh my goodness!
Cobra's own Michigan Diecast, Cobra's teammate, forces.
Oh, one car in the wall.
All three teammates lead the pack right now. It's where this is the heartbeat monitor, I like to call it, as 10 to go here at Daytona.
The 55 car went hard into the wall, but he saved it though. No caution, we're still green. As Michigan Diecast is up in the lead, going into 1 and 2, as he blocked Cobra.
The field is starting to get spread out now. This is not good.
Nope. Gonna stay single file throughout the entire rest of the 10 laps.
That's not a question for anyone to ask. It's because when is it gonna get out of the line? Because these
No!
and there it is. He saves it.
Oh my goodness!
What a save by Cobra!
What a save! Oh my! Cobra gets moved out of line though, as Brody R35, as the 2 teammates of Thunderstruck Motorsports try to push each other to the lead.
Oh, Super Doodle is saying bad tires. I don't know if that means for Cobra or for him.
Oh no!
People's tires are starting to wear out now.
Oh no! How much percentage would they be on? 70?
About 60 right now.
Oh,
This might buck my. Oh wait.
It's a
Might have to
race.
come in for tires.
Tires are going to be a big issue as we enter 9 to go right now.
Yeah. Tires are going to be
Michigan
an
Diecast
issue.
still leading, but on that outside line is Thunderstruck Motorsports. Don't count them out. Brody pushing Michigan Diecast, however. As it is getting stacking up. It's Lefty! Run my Lefty!
Oh
as he
no.
pushes to the outside line.
All right, Mr. Number 9. Let's see it.
As Lefty is gonna lead that lap.
Three wide.
1-2 right now.
3 wide for first right now. But now it's 2 wide. Michigan Diecast still leads this race. You gotta wonder what's going through his mind right now.
I was probably probably very nervous right now.
Trying to get up to that front.
On the bottom. Cobra's on the bottom. And Michigan Diecast leading.
I would say at this point, Fly, Buck, and Super Doodle need to work together to catch up to the main pack.
Brody out of line now. He is not tired. He is tired of being the pusher, and he will get sucked up back into the pack as Michigan Diecast still leads.
Oh, coming up to 7 to go. Let's see what happens
7
on this
to go.
lap.
Seven to go now. Michigan Diecast still leads. It says Cobra's leading, but it's not. Michigan Diecast leads. Right behind him, Cobra, Khalil, Lefty, and Worcester. It's been a great race so far, but we'll see how this ends. 7 to go here at Daytona.
As Michigan Diecast continues to lead, followed by Cobra and Khalil, who is my sweeper pick to win. Top 5 right now, Michigan Diecast, Cobra, Khalil, Worcestershire, and the 27. That's the top 5 right now, as there's one car in the top lane, one lone car, which is the 9 of Lefty. Everybody else is on the bottom lane, as Lefty is getting freight train on the...
They're leaving him out to dry. Lefty, no help. He's gonna move all the way back.
That's the total opposite of what we... This is the opposite of what we saw when the high lane was dominant. People were getting left out to dry on the bottom lane, now Lefty got left out to dry on the top lane.
Brody and Curtis are the only 2 on that top lane right now, fully trying to get up to the front, but Michigan Diecast still leads.
Seems like inside lane is becoming dominant now. Out of nowhere, oh goodness. Nala up top, and his teammate's gonna follow him.
Does the 2 Thunderstruck cars move out? Was that an order by team owner Broken Pedals? It's been a great race so far, but it's just been a push and shove race on that bottom line for the final 30 laps. As we're coming to the 5 to go mark, it's got to get intense right here if you're going to win. Michigan Diecast leads the race.
Also, who's tense and why is he getting in? I'm sorry for that.
The 29 leads, but there comes a 4 car on the outside line. He does not get out. He gets out of line, and he'll get forced into that low position.
Goodness, who knew it?
Cobra.
Who didn't think Michigan Diecast would start showing us some of his power, huh?
I wouldn't think that either. Look at Curtis trying to pass on the outside line.
The 4 car is up to the 4 car is up to third place, who is my sleeper pick for this, who I originally thought was the 41 car.
Coming to 4 to go here. We're getting intense now. We have to now because this is getting... And Michigan Diecast moves to the bottom. He tries to get past him, but he can't because Michigan Diecast still takes the lead. Curtis! Look at Curtis! I think that was a team order as Michigan Diecast leads the field off into the sunset.
Oh, Buck is pitting.
We have Buck pitting. Buck is pitting.
Can't make it on fuel.
He cannot make it on fuel.
Buck needs a caution to come out in order.
So does Jab and JJ as they're both in turn 1 right now. It is probably going to stay like this. Michigan Diecast leads the field still as Curtis and Brody are right behind. Curtis as the 3W. I can't pronounce their team name, but I'm just going to call them the Galaxy team. The Galaxy team leads the field off. They're 1, 2, 3 in the field. Michigan Diecast leads them. Commitment violation
Buck
for
has
Buck.
a drive-through for commitment cone violation. Oh, that there goes Buck's race. His race is over. Dad.
Do people move to the outside? It's 3 to go here at Daytona.
I would say
I believe they're going to stay in the single file line. as no one's gonna
people
move to
trying
the
make high
outside.
side work. I would say they're gonna have to go for the high side because the Galaxy team is
Cobra,
1, 2, 3.
Cobra's
They're not
pushing them
gonna give
back.
that up.
Cobra's pushing them back.
Oh, that might get
They're
him a
trying to go on.
penalty,
They
though.
have to go on the outside now. Brody boots him out of the way.
Oh.
Lefty right behind him.
Brody's going for it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
now they're
they're
just
gonna-
leaving these
they're
two
getting
out,
right-
out in front. Michigan Diecast and Cutters. But the
Here
thing
comes
is
Flyaway.
Cutters gonna try to betray. Oh no, here they come. Never mind what I
comes-
said.
Here comes Flyaway.
Fly, leading the field now. As they're 4 wide for second. It's gonna be a drag race. Who to go here at Daytona?
This time,
People getting left out to dry. The single car thing. Waternet, Waternet, look at him.
Oh, he's trying to get it for the biscuit. Oh
And
no,
Cutters.
Cutters trying to move him up. Okay. Oh, this is getting real dicey here. Michigan Diecast has been holding his own for these past 9 laps. Can he keep it like that all the way until the end? Cutters right behind him. They're 4 wide.
It is an intense race as we get ready to go last lap. It has been an exciting race. As look at the top side, people are trying to move it out of that top side, but it looks like that 27 and 29 cannot be stopped. Last lap to go. Sponsored by BGX.
300.
Oh, trouble! 2 cars around! They're gonna call the caution! They're gonna call the caution! And it's gonna be a caution flag is out here at Daytona.
No.
We're going to overtime.
Worcester
Overtime
and
here at Daytona.
Worcester and Waternet. No.
A rough time for Cutters and Michigan Diecast.
99.
Man.
That was also lap. Wait, was that? That was lap 99.
Oh my no!
Goodness.
Was that lap 99?
No.
Just like NASCAR fashion,
No,
we're going into overtime at Daytona.
Wait, was that
No
lap 99?
way. Oh my.
He had it. He had it in the bag.
He had it in the bag.
That is not what Michigan Diecast needed to see. What? That is not what he needed.
Worcester spins, and so does another car.
It was the 55 car.
A rough experience as we go to overtime.
So now our pits open, and let's see who pits here. It all depends. Or
I
are
don't
they
think a
gonna
lot of people
stay
are gonna
out?
pit here. Who pits?
Oh, Brody's going in. Oh, there's some people going in. Oh, Michigan and Cutters are gonna try to go to all the way to the end. How low are they? Michigan Diecast has 13 liters of fuel left.
It's gonna be a fuel race now. Michigan and Cutters. Wow. I'm just in shock right now, man.
Michigan Diecast has 13 liters of fuel left, and Cutters has 20 liters of fuel left. This is gonna come down to fuel mileage, or there might be more than one overtime.
Khalil is gonna lead him out of pit road.
If there's another
leads out of pit
overtime,
road. Wow. 2 other drivers, Lance July, who's going to be 5 laps down, and Worcester.
No, Brody was too fast.
Brody is too fast entering. And like I said,
that's a TTP for Brody.
Man.
Is that a TTP for Brody?
Oh my. And Brody gets in his own way. Just like in BLR. Another try, another fail.
Goodness.
Wait, I have a question. Is 19? Wait, no, never mind. So how many? Is 1 liter of fuel like? How long does that last?
That'll probably last you 1.5 lap, maybe 2 laps, probably.
Oh, so they're good on field. They just have to hold off the field.
Goodness, Brody all the way to the back. No, that was one of your picks.
That was that was one of my picks. My picks were either.
Are they gonna call him TTB?
Yeah, they put him
Yeah.
in TTP.
My picks were either Forza or Brody, my sleeper pick was Kirill in the 4 car, who is right now in P11, I think. No, in P6.
Curtis and Michigan will have to are the fate deciders for this race. As we get kind of stacked up a little bit.
Michigan might be able to make it on fuel.
What just happened there?
Curtis is saying
Michigan needs to save apparently.
Curtis is saying he can make it on fuel, but Michigan apparently has to save fuel or he cannot make it whatsoever.
We'll see if those 2 Fords behind these 2 Toyotas will take it away from them.
Curtis and Michigan are both going to have to either decide to save or to go.
They either go together or something else happens.
Let's see what happens. The choose cone approaches. Many people take the inside line. Oh my. Khalil is the only one who takes the outside line besides Brody and Lefty. Wow.
Khalil and Brody just gained a ton of track position from that.
But does it work is the big question here.
And is it allowed? Because I don't know if they're even able to do that.
This is high risk, high reward for Brody.
Okay, high risk, high reward. As we get ready to go back green here at Daytona, Lance moves up. Is he just gonna try to push his teammates to the win? Get ready.
Maybe.
Green flag is gonna be issued. Green flag in
overtime number 1.
On overtime number 1. Brody goes on the outside. Brody's 3 wide for the lead already. Brody getting pushed by his teammate.
Michigan Tiger is gonna have to go for it.
Brody getting pushed by his teammate. Brody in the lead.
As Brody is clear of Michigan Diecast.
Clear of his Michigan Diecast. They lead the field off. 2 to go still.
Oh, can he do it? Brody has way more fuel than them too. Yeah, and probably fresher tires.
He goes on the outside. Michigan Diecast.
Brody has
27's gonna have to let off. He can't pass there. And he does. Oh no! Here comes Fly. Fly right behind him. Oh, they're so bundled up.
Here we go. I'm not gonna say it yet. Brody gets moved to the outside.
Oh no!
4 wide for first.
We're coming to 1 to go here.
Trouble on this round. Last lap to go. Sponsored by BGX.
Only 1 car incident.
4 wide, 6 wide. Oh my. 4 wide as we enter turn 1. Caution flag is out. Super Doodle spins. Yes, we're gonna keep it going. It's a race back to the line. Cuttis leads. Nala right behind him. Nala gets moved out. Moves him out the way. Nala moves him out the way.
Nala's under the line though.
Nala is under the line. Michigan moves him out the way. It's gonna be a drag race for this. This is 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide. Oh my.
The big one's gonna happen here.
Cuttis will be moved out the way. Jab, a sleeper pick from mine.
Here comes Jab.
No, he won't. Michigan Diecast leads the field off of 4, knowing he will win here at Daytona, as it's gonna be a drag race between teammates. It's gonna be Cuttis winning at this Daytona 500.
It's the Daytona 300.
The Daytona 300. What a finish!
Now, I have to say, does it even count, considering he was below the double yellow?
Overtime number 2, apparently.
Because
they will call the caution on white flag. Wow.
Over a 1 car wreck.
We're going 2 more, boys. We're going 2 more, boys.
Jeez.
We're going green again, boys.
Bill said overtime number 2, as we're going to a second
overtime. That is a very controversial call. That is something else. Do they call the caution here? As we wait here on red flag right now. We are waiting for the official announcement from the officials whether or not we are going back green here at Daytona. big. As it look like they will go back. Does Cuttis win? They will go back under yellow. That is a very controversial call by the officials.
I will agree that is controversial.
Very controversial.
A lot of
because
people.
Only 2 cars
a
can
lot of
fly out of
people-
caution, and that was only 1 car.
I
It
know.
could have been 2. Does anyone have the clip?
Rewind
I
the
do
screen,
not. I do
but
not agree with-
it was only a 1 car because Crazy Doodle was the only one that spun around.
We are going to hang on here for right now. Whether or not they call the second caution. A rough time for right now. As it looks like we're
Yeah.
going to go to overtime number 2, most likely. We are going to the second overtime. It is official.
I'm keeping track of all this in my notes.
Wow. Wow, that is controversial.
I definitely agree with that. That is really controversial. I don't know how they're not gonna feel about. I don't know how they'll feel about it. We're gonna have to go over a lot of stuff after this. Are we on break right now, or?
You might
Yeah,
as
just-
well have to. So
Yeah.
we'll go back to commentator break. We'll see y'all eventually. And we're back.
And we are back here at Daytona where we're about to have pit stops. We have just been informed that there was a caution before the line. I wish we had a replay of it, but it appears that Super and Cobra have both spun and collided, causing a spin, and looks like Cuttis and Michigan will have to pit now. A rough time for Cuttis there. That is a very controversial call, but it is their decision, up to them, and we will keep going.
Wait, so it was Cobra and Super?
It was Cobra and Super Doodle.
How many times
Wow.
has Super Doodle wrecked?
He's only wrecked once.
I've counted 3 separate times. I've counted 3 times. As far as a TTB because he's been on pit road for the 2nd time.
Did the stream just end, Pip?
Nope.
Looks like the stream just ended on YouTube.
Shouldn't have.
Nope, never mind. It just paused on me.
Yep.
Wow, that is controversial. that is just crazy too, because that is just crazy too. I'm so wow. I've watched a bunch of races, folks.
Okay.
But I have never seen a 2 overtime thing like this.
Me neither. Is Lance back on the lead lap?
No, I do not believe so.
Okay.
A crazy into this race so far. Michigan diecast only taking 16 fuel. His team, his own
Michigan
teammate.
diecast hasn't pitted?
Michigan pitted, but he did not pit for much fuel.
Oh, he's still risking it.
Wow. Choose cone this time by.
Who's JJ?
Well, as we pace right now, I'd like to thank my.
What just happened to Michigan diecast? He didn't turn and then went into somebody, came back down. Was that a lag issue?
That's the same thing happening with Brody.
Are we gonna have a 1 lap shootout?
Maybe.
No, I do not believe we will. We will not.
Nope.
A 2 lap shootout for the second overtime. Wow. 3 cautions this entire race. 2 happen during the final 3 laps. Racing gets too hard sometimes, man.
Really
Racing gets too hard. Brody, Nala, and Lefty on the bottom. But controversially, looks like Cuttis will take the top, and Jab will take the top as well. We'll see if they push. Super Doodle and Cobra were the 2 to cause the wreck. Cuttis has his own teammate ruin his race for that. Wow.
Jeez, man.
As we get ready to go back green, we can't get excited as the crowd gets back on their feet. Get ready. And green flag is back in the air here at Daytona. Jab leads the field. As Jab gets pushed out the way, Brody gets pushed out the way as well.
Brody got
Super Noodle pushes Nala. Nala has won both stages so far, we believe, as Cuttis on the outside will move to that outside and try to take the lead back. As he does! He does!
Oh, he forces Nala. I don't think Nala.
He forces Nala. I believe that will be a penalty, most likely.
Yeah.
But
forced Nala.
He did just force Nala, but we will see. Super Doodle. Look at that outside line, though. Michigan diecast, Khalil, Buck, Cobra, all of them people up top. Super Doodle takes the lead.
Here comes Super Doodle.
Fly away 4 wide for the lead.
4 wide
wow.
Coming to the white flag.
Super Doodle almost spins again. Cobra gets moved out the way. Nala takes the lead. 4 wide for the lead once again. It's going to get Lefty to the line.
Cuttis. Oh my goodness. Look out.
As they spin again. They're going to stay green. Super Doodle leads.
They're good.
Are they going to call the caution? Nala spins.
Oh, goodness.
Nala almost up in the air.
Nala.
That was close.
Waternet. Caution flag is out again. Or did they call the caution before?
No, that was.
Did they call the caution before again?
That was after the line. That was after the white. That was after the line.
They got too happy. Waternet leads. Ah, fuck. Worcester spins.
That was the white flag.
I guess it was before the line again, man. Oh my.
Another overtime.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, maybe it was.
Waternet wins the race back, and we have another green-white checkered.
Maybe it was that
No more
first
cautions from here.
incident. Maybe it was the first incident when the 27 went into the grass, came back up into the field. Maybe it was that first incident.
Wow. Just wow.
Now we got a lot of heated drivers saying it was white after the line.
We will see what happens here as they stop for red flag issued again. If they go green once again, WaterNet. If they do not go green once again, WaterNet their winner. But it looks like they will stay there. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
This could be either the end of the race or overtime attempt number 3. I don't want to talk about that either. I said overtime on accident.
Let's go to another commentator's break and wait for this to end.
I've just been informed that it might be checker flag result. We are still waiting on the result, but we just had a checkered come up, so we brought you from break. We believe it was before the line when the 27 spun, so I guess while they have the thing, I guess we'll come to the booth real quick and we'll talk about our thoughts on the race so far as we get ready to go green once again. Pip, how do you think this race has been going so far?
Started out good. Started out great. Middle was still great. Near the end, it's starting to become very heated.
Very, very heated race so far. What do you think about? What about you, gaming?
Well, for the first 9 or 10 laps of this, I wasn't even here to see like the start or the duels because of my trip. Because I was getting back from it, so I had to hop on my computer right away. But from what I've been seeing, like the middle part of it wasn't really that chaotic. And then towards the end, it was basically all hell broke loose at the end. The best way to describe it, all hell broke loose.
Well, once again, while we wait here for the caution flag to come back out, we get ready for Las Vegas next week. We do not know if it was called a very controversial at the end, but that's racing for you. And there's nothing else I would change about it. Great race so far. But this is a very, very long race. Almost 10 o'clock now, Central Time. Eastern Time is 11 o'clock at night. 55 leads the field, the 18 behind them. Well, yes, once again, we say tune into Las Vegas next week, where we have, hopefully, a better and bigger race as we go to the Sin City. And we get a great race, hopefully, there, with the setups already amazing, and I will testify to that.
I also agree. Are we going back yellow again? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, and we will go back yellow again.
Next caution for going across the checkered flag ends the race.
Next flag ends the race now, folks. It has to be a checker now. Will Waternet take the
Pit road
Waternet
open.
take? Yep, look at the pit road. People are gonna go stop and go as Nala doesn't take it, Cobra doesn't take it, and Cuttis doesn't take it.
Michigan diecast
Wow.
too fast.
Michigan diecast to the back.
Superdoodle
So
too
is
fast.
Superdoodle.
Oh, Brody
always pulls out in front of him.
Brody did a
Pulls
splash
out
and go.
fast. Splash and go by Brody, and Brody will take the win off pit road. We will see how he does. We almost are going to run the allotted laps we were supposed to run 120.
Goodness, he might get to that point.
Yeah, we're basically running the original amount of laps.
Triple overtime in Daytona. The shootout begins now. It looks like Cuttis will lead the field off. Actually, it's going to be Cobra. Cobra's been in the back all day, but we'll see how he does.
Yeah.
Underdog winner, Cuttis. Who was that? I think that was the pick for one of us.
My 3 picks in total were Brody, Forza, and my super pick was Kirill in the 4. So Cobra was not one of my picks. Also, I'm kind of busy doing something over here on the couch I'm on. I'm petting my cat right now.
What type of cat is she? Or he?
Is it going to be a one-lap shootout here?
Might be. I don't know.
Maybe a one.
2 to go.
No, apparently 2 to go. I don't know. But it's a tuxedo cat.
Nice.
Tuxedo cats are just orange cats in disguise.
It's the one that's obsessed with me.
As we
I'll be right
choose
back.
this time by Cuttis leads the field behind. Actually, Cobra leads the field. Cuttis leads behind him. Nala and Brody behind him. And Brody's teammate Lefty will be right behind him. All three JGR cars back to back to back right now. Look at that. I believe that means that JJ is back on the lead lap. The JJ does have an opportunity, does not have an opportunity to win this. He has on lap 108 apparently. That outside line, it has Superdoodle and Waternet. Waternet led the field for the last caution. So we'll see how this goes. Cuttis holding up the field as the field gets ready to stack up. Everyone on the bottom line. As here we go. Get ready. And it's green flag back in the air.
All right.
Cobra leads the field. Waternet beside him. Cuttis right behind him as they are stacking together. Waternet leads. Superdoodle behind him. It's just going to be a stack race. As look at Michigan Diecast moving to the outside. Going from first. From the back to first.
Michigan
Oh my
Diecast
goodness,
doing a
bunny
Kyle
hop.
Busch restart.
They're going to keep going.
They're just shoving each other out of the way at this point. They're trying to cause a caution with this type of racing.
I know.
Waternet leads. Michigan Diecast takes the lead. Has the
Michigan
lead back.
Diecast with that Kyle Busch restart.
Does he get penalized for that? That's a whole different story. But Michigan Diecast leads. Right behind him is Fly. Cobra, Cuttis. Look at this. He gets moved out the way. Oh, Fly takes the lead. He gets moved out the way again. Michigan Diecast leads the field. Last lap to go. Sponsored by Bass Pro Shops.
Final lap this time by. 4 wide
Michigan
for third.
Diecast leads the field. Fly right behind him. Brody out of nowhere. Brody gets moved. Worcester. It's a 4 wide battle.
Oh
Khalil.
my goodness.
6 wide.
They're
4 wide.
everywhere on the
5 wide.
track.
Oh my. Khalil leads the field. Brody has a life or death situation at it. Lefty moves. Lefty gets the lead. Brody and Lefty battling the 2 teammates.
Oh
Battle for the
no.
lead. Super Doodle. And it looks like Lefty Pizza leads the field. Brody into turn 3. Leads the field again. JJ, his protege, leads the field with them. Brody spins.
Oh no.
Brody R35 win. It's gonna win at Daytona.
No, wait.
If you can get across the line, Cobra.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
goodness.
be Cobra winning here at Daytona.
Cobra was below the line though. On my
Cobra was below the
looks like
double
you're-
yellow. It might have been Michigan Diecast.
That might have been Michigan
Michigan
Diecast, folks.
Michigan Diecast might get the win because Cobra looks like was below the line.
Who wins? Who gets the win here? We are waiting for the official result before we have anything.
But that was a
What
crazy
a finish! Oh my!
This is the first race of the season.
As we wait for the finished results to unfurl, what a finish! As it's a 4 wide battle for the final position. That first position is a crazy finish. The top 2 did pass under the yellow, so we will see if they are penalized for it and move to the back of the pack.
The top 2 were under the yellow line, basically.
Top 2 did go under the yellow line.
Oh wow.
Who gets the win is the question if they do. Who gets called to win?
We'll see.
Lefty? Who gets the official win?
Someone, no,
Michigan,
y'all let him.
They're gonna mark
Michigan lift.
Oh,
Lefty might be as the winner.
What are you doing? Cobra, no. Michigan, Cobra, no.
I
Michigan,
believe they're
Cobra,
gonna mark Lefty as the winner, hopefully.
Okay.
I believe.
So in the clip it said Michigan and Cobra no. The officials were saying Michigan and Cobra a no. Because they were passing below the double yellow. Even if they did get forced below the double yellow, my opinion is he should have just backed off anyways.
That is true. They're going to be marked.
It might be Lefty.
That is officially going to be Lefty, most likely, if Cobra and Michigan are both penalized. That means it's a 4 wide photo finish for the win. And that means Lefty would come out as victorious. Super Doodle in second, Brody in third, and Jab in fourth.
We're gonna go to officials VC to talk about it.
Wow.
That was a crazy Daytona 300 finish, though.
Miss. Still waiting for official confirmation.
And that took around 2 hours. Basically.
Okay, Jab and Super Doodle will also have to be penalized for moving under the yellow, it looks like. But it looks like Lefty Pizza is going to be your winner here at Daytona. And it's going to be Brody beside him.
Has that been confirmed?
We do not know yet, officially.
We're still waiting for the official results.
What a finish, though. What is your thoughts on this race so far? There. What do you think about it so far, Pip?
I'm just waiting. I ain't got nothing to say so far.
We are just going to mute and wait for this finish to unfurl while they decide the winner. Thank you for watching so far. We will have pre-race ceremonies right after this. I'd like to thank my co-commentators today, Pip and Gaming, and we'll see the winner in a second. Tell me when.
What's up?
And we have just been informed that Cobra Leon is your first ever winner in your Division 1 Apex, as he will be the winner here at Daytona. What a finish.
Jeez. Interesting. Really interesting. So, according to officials, even if when Cobra got forced down, he would have had nowhere to go, even if he lifted. He had a car behind him that was also below the yellow. There was nobody letting him back up on his right. And if he did lift and try to go all the way on the inside, he would be in the grass and he would have messed up everybody else.
It is very unofficial, so be tuned in tonight. Somehow we will do post-race ceremonies. Then we will disclose the winner later, hopefully tonight. So we will let Cobra Leon burn it down, folks. I don't even know if they're gonna.
So now he's trying to do burnout, but I don't think the seat is working for him.
There we go, he got it.
Is it working, or is it just because he's in the grass? It's just because he's in the grass.
Yeah, that'll work.
There's no secret.
I got it. We will go interview him once he gets back into victory lane, but congratulations to Cobra, and we hope you've had a great time watching tonight. I am your host, Balake. We're going to interview him, then we're going to sign off for the first time and not our final time.
It? There's no smoke. Oh no, we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Now he's gonna pull free lane, it seems like.
And we are here interviewing the unofficial winner of this race. Let's talk to him.
Hello?
We are waiting for you to...
Yep. He's
as
here.
the fireworks finally go off.
Yeah, I'm here.
Turn off your car real quick, man.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I don't have the switch. What the f...
Just jump out and you can spawn it differently.
Fair enough.
Congratulations, Cobra. How do you feel?
I guess... I mean, I'm happy to win at Daytona. This track is really hard for me to, like, win and stuff. So I'm very happy to win one of my very few Super Speedway wins.
Yeah, no. But very, very hard race for many.
Especially at the end with the 3 restarts and stuff, the 3 overtimes.
Rough finish for some drivers. How do you feel for them?
I mean, it's Daytona in road racing. I'm gonna be honest, we just race like on complete fetuses. Like there is no other way to put it. It's Roblox Daytona. We're not gonna be cup level type stuff. It's always gonna end having controversy, so I think it's just better to move on to next race and try to get something better.
Thank you, Cobra. Well, I'd like to come back up to the booth real quick. As we look upon Daytona International Speedway, we have to look back at those last 100 laps. What do you think, Cobra? I mean, not Cobra. Gaming.
Well, those last 100 laps were on a scale from either not chaotic all the way up to borderline insanity. Best way to put it there.
What'd you think, Pip?
I didn't know who was gonna get it, and somebody that we didn't bet on took it. Even if it isn't gonna be him, it's gonna be somebody else that we still did not bet on.
That is true. I'd like to see our nameplates one more time there, Pip.
Jeez. Say again.
I'd like to see our nameplates one more time before we sign off. This is our first time signing off, and not going to be our last. Thank you for watching the Apex Racing Alliance. I'm your host, Balake, signing off.